All right.
Yun.
Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello,
to
hello.
Another episode of...
What's
What's
hatching?
hatching?
We need to work on that.
Yun. Halatang iba-iba ng boses.
Nagulat tayo.
What's hatching?
What's hatching?
All right. So if you're joining us from our last episode, we talked about why the food business.
Yes, pros and cons.
So we talked about learning of our experience, how we started, right?
Yes,
so on this episode, what we want to do is we want to talk about how to start. But more than just how to start, like from our experiences, if we were to start again, diba? How would we have done things differently?
Correct.
So let's be real in this episode. Let's be as open as possible and share all of our failures.
Yes.
No
Right.
problem naman.
So that
Share natin.
they don't have to fail.
Yes.
They can learn from our mistakes.
Correct,
Right?
correct.
So I guess the first question is what you should not do. Ayan.
What you should not do.
If you're gonna
Okay.
start a food business, what is don't do this? And it's usually what people think, I'll do this. Diba? So dahil dyan, si Gab ang
Yun!
mauuna.
Kinabahan ako. Nagkatinginan kami.
Oo nga, nag-iisip pa nga ako. Nakabahan nga ako.
Kala ko, Daddy, ako ba yan?
Sabi, biglang open daw. Tapos ngayon ako pa na una.
Guys, kasi alam niyo lang bakit kami ganito. Talagang on the spot kami.
Yeah, no,
dito.
we don't-
Wala kaming script.
We don't
Wala.
prepare for these
Yes.
podcasts because we wanna speak from the heart.
Yes, kaya nagtitinginan kami. Naku,
Oo,
sino
ano
kaya?
kaya sabihin namin?
So, but essentially, if you were to start again, so this is one of your first ventures into food.
Yes.
The bean block, correct?
Yes, oo.
So what are some of the things na you wish, sana I knew this sooner. Dapat this is I would not have done it this way if I knew this.
Yes.
For
Okay.
you, Gab.
For me, choose well the people you will work with.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a
Yes.
boom.
Yun.
Actually.
I mean, kasi guys, ano yun eh. I mean, every business works. Every business is profitable. But it boils down kung sino yung magiging partner. Who will be the partner that joins us on the journey papunta doon.
Correct.
Kasi they should be with you even on your downs. Hindi lang sila doon sa kumikita lang kayo.
Wow.
Correct. Tama.
Yes, kasi may mga ganyan na, I mean, once na hindi natin kayo kumikita, magtatanong na sila, what is it for me? Ito na
Correct.
ginagawa ko
Correct.
Yes, they will now ask for
Nice.
returns. Di ba? Yun,
Ayoko na lang magsalita.
Feeling ko na for me, number one din
Opposite
yun.
yung experience ko, pero sige.
Yes. Yes, so yun yung sa akin. So,
So,
choose.
Choose who you will work.
Yes.
So okay, given that, what kind of things do you look for when you look for people to work with? What do you avoid? What are green flags, red
green
flags?
flags. Yeah, okay. Good
Ito
yan.
naman kanina, ocean.
Yeah, ocean yun yung flags
Green
naman.
and red pa rin.
Last time pala na episode,
Oo.
ocean deep.
Diba?
Ay, sorry.
So for me, ang green flag would be, are they aligned in terms of your values and
Yun.
philosophy? Ayun na lang muna kasi more or less sila gusto nila magtayo ng negosyo for the sake of them earning.
Correct. Everyone naman eh.
Which is all, ano naman, syempre, nandito
we're in
tayo,
business
di
for
ba?
profit.
We're in business
Yes.
for a
Oo.
reason. But there's really this, this like, deeper meaning of why you do your business. Like, are you in here to help people out? To solve their problem? Because kung nag-solve ka ng problem, then that's the way to go. But if you want like, dito tayo kikita, ito yung ano natin, ito yung profit natin. I mean, may kita mo na yung magiging epekto in the long run.
Right.
Yes. And then I also saw that yung nagiging ganun na siya. Na itong gusto natin, itong kita natin. I mean, pinag-uusapan na natin ano yung magiging share, yung magiging kita agad natin na hindi pa tayo nagsisimula.
Right.
I mean,
Oo.
di ba? I mean, sa lahat ng pinapanood ko din, I mean, ng mga podcast din,
Parang
and YouTube.
profit first. Diba?
Correct.
Yes, oo.
Not passion.
Yes. Kasi sabi nila doon is execute muna natin. Subukan natin.
Correct.
Execute muna natin. Then let's see from there. So choose your partners well kasi iba kasi syempre ayaw nila yung sa downs eh. Gusto nila nasa up lang sila eh.
Right.
Correct.
Ayun. So for me
Marami
sa
yan,
ngayon
marami yan.
sa ngayon that's what I can share. Yan. Oo.
Dahil dyan, magja-jack and poi tayo.
Okay.
Isang bagsak. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Ito na eh. Pambira to si Danny,
I win!
By chances na yun eh. Oo, ayan.
So ikaw, for you,
Okay.
Prime, what is the mistake na ayaw mo maulit?
Ilan ba gusto mo?
Kahit
Marami
isa,
ako.
yung pinakamatindi na lang.
Ayun,
The
ayun.
most important one na please don't do this. Yan.
Mahirap to Hindi, dami kasi. Wait lang yung... Guys, sa dami na experience ko.
Nabigla.
Mabigla ako kasi yan si Danny.
Ano ka? Fair and square.
Baka, imbis na pinaka-the best yung mabigay ko sa inyo na red flags, parang mali ata yung sinabi.
Okay lang, from the heart lang.
Oh,
From
sige,
the
sige.
heart.
Sa
Ganun
akin
lang.
yung nakikinig ka sa taong hindi naman napagdaanan yon or wala naman sa business na success.
Totoo yan.
Okay.
Oo. Doon. Yung
Yeah,
part
actually
na yun.
from the last episode na mention mo, the first thing you need to do is find a mentor.
Find the
Yes,
mentor.
oo, yun sa akin.
So yun na lang.
Find the
From yung sinabi mo last episode, how do you know who the right mentor is?
Right mentor.
Yan.
Actually, based on my experience, marami na akong nakakausap na mga, mentoring kita, ganun. Mini-mentor talaga ako like, ito gagawin mo para kumita, pera to, pera yan, pera yan. Parang sabi ko, bakit kaya ganun? Parang hindi ata align sa akin to.
Yes.
So, syempre, iba-iba yung mentorship eh. Depende yan sa kung align sa'yo.
So it's going back to the alignment.
Yes, alignment dun sa purpose mo, yung kailangan mo.
Wow, okay.
Diba?
Dalawa na yun ha. Dalawa na yung nagsabi
Oo.
ng alignment.
Kailangan mo.
Okay.
No, dun ka be-based dun sa mentor mo kasi maraming mentor talaga eh.
Correct.
Yes.
Maraming mentor sa labas pero sino yung align sa'yo at kung ano ba talaga yung kailangan mong matutunan ngayon.
So in order to do that, you also need to know yourself.
Yes, correct. Yun. Yun talaga. Yun yung reality talaga eh. Kailangan malaman mo muna yung sarili mo para makahanap ka ng tamang mentor. Mamaya, nagja-jump ka na ng mentor dun.
Yeah.
Wala ka pa nga dun, di ka pa nga nag-start na dun ka na sa ano. So, yun, yung isa sa akin is yung purpose mo is aligned dun sa purpose ng mentor mo. Pag align kayo, kahit anong tanong mo dun ka papunta kung saan siya ngayon.
Right.
Gets mo yung point?
Actually, medyo curious ako. Is
Yan.
it like paid mentorship? Kasi madami na kumakala sa internet ngayon eh. Paid mentorship, may courses din.
Oo.
Then is it paid or sila mismo lumalapit? Kasi syempre sa mga viewers
yung sa
natin.
akin, Siyempre, una, libre muna yun talaga. Guguyohin ka muna nila.
Yeah.
Pero to be honest, guys, sorry, hindi naman lahat ng ganon. Pero ginagawa na kasi nilang hindi na sa puso yung mentorship.
Correct.
So hanapin mo yung mentor na yung puso yung mentorship. Hindi yung
Yes.
kumita sa pagiging mentor.
Ayun,
Magkaiba kasi yun eh.
Yeah.
May ano na eh. I mean,
Oo.
madami nang gumagawa kasi, di ba?
Oh, so may ganong lumapit sa akin na mentor. Sabi, mentoring kita. Tapos, tinanong ko siya, parang hindi ata nonsense ata yung sinasabi nito sa akin.
Yeah.
So, tapos may bayad pa yun. May bayad pa yun.
no.
Imagine mo, sasabihin ko ba yung presyo? Wag. Baka,
No.
Sige. mahal, guys. As in 20,000 a month.
Wow.
A month?
Yes.
For someone who's
mentorship
starting
lang
up, ang laki nun.
Yes.
So, oo.
Tapos, paano kumita? Ganto. Parang networking ata. to.
I-hype ka na. I-hype ka na bigla.
Power.
Yes. So yung mentorship sa akin siguro is yung deeper talaga ng mentorship. Kung ano ba talaga dapat yung hindi tinuturo talaga sa school
Oo nga.
na as a experienced entrepreneur lang siya malalaman. So sila yung mga dapat puntahan nyo, hanapin nyo. Yung
Yes.
mga talagang nagtrabaho from talaga, working as an entrepreneur talaga. Hindi yung, mentorin mo to, ituturo mo sa kanya. Hanapin
Oo nga.
nyo yun.
Tama.
So for me, to add on to that, I feel like there's a saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will come.
Yes.
Diba? May saying na ganun. So I guess to align with everything you're saying then, like, it starts with you.
Correct.
Yes.
Diba? A lot of people, they seek help, mentorship, right? When they're not ready to receive.
Yes, isa din.
Yes.
Also,
oo.
right?
Correct.
So I feel like if it's a question of should you pay for mentorship, should you get free mentorship, you know what? It's case to case. For me, it's case to case basis. Because some people, they will charge you and it's just because that's their business model.
Yes.
They will just
Correct.
make money
Correct.
off of it.
Totoo yan. Marami
Totoo yan. Totoo yan.
But I also very highly believe in investing in yourself.
Yes.
Right? Because the one thing that can never be taken away from you is knowledge.
Exactly.
Diba?
Correct.
Once you learn something, kuwari, nagbayad ka, you learned something, now that will never leave you.
Yes.
Nasa iyo na yun, di ba? So just be careful who are the people you're allowing to speak into your life.
Correct.
Who are the people you're looking up to. And yun na nga, balik tayo dun sa aligned ba sila sa'yo?
Yun. Dun pa
Diba?
din.
Because,
Dun talaga, di ba?
because kung hindi naman aligned yung mentor mo sa'yo, you cannot blame your mentor for teaching you a way that isn't for you.
Yes.
Right? So it all begins with yourself, right? If this is who you are and you know who you are and what you want to learn and all of these things, then you will also look for mentors that are in that line of path. For example, if you want to learn street dancing, why will you get a ballerina to teach you?
Correct.
It doesn't make sense, diba? If you want to learn street dancing, look for a street dancer to mentor you. You cannot go to a ballerina, pay the ballerina, and then complain, ay, wala naman ako natutunan.
Yes.
Teka lang. May natutunan ka, hindi mo lang natutunan yung gusto mo.
Correct.
There's a difference, right? So where I'm just vibing off of what you're saying, because the question, let's go back to the question, is what not to do, right? So for me, what I would have done differently is really, yes, the team. The team is important and aligning with the team is important, but at the same time, with what you said is through thick and thin.
Oo,
Diba, in another podcast, there's what you call the fair weather friends.
Oh.
And the fair weather friends is what they said, nandun lang sila sa fair weather.
Yes.
Pag stormy weather na,
Wala na.
ayan na. For me naman, ang nangyari kasi in my business, opposite. Sa sobrang successful ng business ko, ako yung kinik out. Yes.
Wow.
So yeah.
Oo, yun.
No,
Kakaiba.
my first business, we did really well. It was paying for my tuition. I had partners that I was working with that were my roommates.
Okay.
And we were making really good money.
yeah.
But we were making so much money, they started to question why I still needed to be in the business.
Oh.
Because I had already taught them everything I know.
Yeah.
So naging obsolete na ako.
Oh my.
Goodbye, Danny.
Yeah, parang, wala ka nang
my,
ginagawa. Bakit kumakat ka pa rin?
But
You get it?
You should deserve that one eh.
That's the whole point of why I put the business to
Yes,
eventually reach a point where I can reap the profits of
Yes.
the struggle, right? They didn't see it that way, sadly. I mean, some of them, they reach out to me now, later on, and they have apologized to me, which I appreciate. But at the end of the day, the lesson I learned what not to do is, yes, find a team. But eto talaga yung ano ko, find a team whose strengths are your weaknesses.
Yes.
Because when they are the same strength as you, they will reach a level where they will not need you anymore.
Oo, it's parang competition.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
competition.
nagiging,
Tama.
alam ko na yan eh.
Yes. Oh.
Diba?
Correct.
The thing is, yes, we can reach a level where we know things, but there will still be things that people are better than you at doing these things, and
Correct.
it is a complement of skill sets. It's
Exactly.
it's a building of this is what I'm good at, this is what you're good at. Let's help each other, diba? And even when you achieve the success, we will remember who was there day one, and we will honor those contributions
Yes. Oo.
and the passion and the alignment that we
Yun.
had. So,
Doon pa
yun.
din talaga. Sa alignment
So, yun.
talaga.
So what not to do? Yes, everything we said. Number one, don't work with people you're not aligned with. Number two, if you're gonna find people, work with people whose strengths are your weaknesses. Number three, choose the right mentor.
Correct.
Diba? So yun.
Parang napapansin ko, lahat yan nag-fall into people
Correct.
Oo, pero yun talaga.
Di ba?
Yeah,
Oo,
it's
kasi-
very important to also identify like
Kasi yung business matututunan mo
Yes.
eh. Pero yung tao, hindi mo kayang kontrolin yun. Hindi mo control yun.
Tama yun.
Right.
Tama yun.
So now that we know what not to do, like the next question is, a lot of people who get into the food business, they have this idealistic,
Yes.
pag food, madali lang yan. Ito lang kailangan ko gawin. Ganito,
Yes.
ganyan. Tapos
Luto lang,
kikita
benta na.
ako. Tapos
Oh.
ito. So, I guess the next question is, okay, let's say you wanted to start a food business. Ako, as we all did, we started a food business and then reality hit us like a bus.
Oo, boom.
Right? Boom! Ito pala yung food business. Oh, no! Diba? Diba? So, what are those, ano yung reality? Ano yung reality? Kasi, alam ng tao na hindi pa nag-food business, kala nila ganito lang yun.
Yes.
Ano yung reality na kailangan nilang malaman?
Oo nga, Danny.
Okay.
Ano nga ba?
Oo nga. Oo nga, Danny. Ikaw na
Bawi
mamauna.
na ako sa'yo.
Sige.
Buti na lang kasi
Sige na nga. So what is the reality that food business, contrary to what most people think, is not easy. For me, food business is not easy. Again, like we touched on this in the last episodes, that yes, if you have a talent for cooking is not food business. You should be a chef. If your talent is cooking, then be a chef. Don't start a food business.
Correct.
If that's all you can do is just you can cook really well, don't start a food business. Be a chef. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because a food business does not require only talent in the kitchen. It requires talent with people, talent with money, talent with all of these things.
It involves a lot of things.
How to build the restaurant.
Yes.
Ano ba yung, what is a fair market value for construction, which we were talking about, because we'll be having an extension wing soon,
Yes,
diba?
yes.
Diba? So mga ganon na
Correct.
like if you don't know any better, you will be cheated.
Yes.
You will be taken advantage of,
Correct.
and the money that you worked hard to put into whatever it is you're doing will be wasted.
Correct.
Diba? So it's not just about food. The reality of food businesses, you have to be multifaceted. You have to have a little bit of appreciation for business, for finance, for construction, all of these things, diba? To create a system. You're not just there to cook. You're there to take your product and create a system behind it. Diba?
Yes.
So, diba? Ang ganda na sagot ko.
Yeah.
Diba?
Diba? Sabi ko sa'yo, minsan
Admin
kailangan
lang yan.
on the spot tayo dito.
On the spot lang yan.
Na ikaw una eh.
So,
Okay.
kayo naman mag-jack and po eh.
Sige. Okay.
Bagsak.
Ay! Ako pala. Sige.
Wala ulitan, Gab. Kala mo.
Alright. Sige. Okay. So for me, actually, ayun din, to add lang din kay Dan, it's actually, you have to learn all the facets din in building a business.
Oh.
It's not just about cooking, it's not just about food, about tasting, about preparation, but you have to learn about the market. The market cycles, how to build a team, how to handle people, how to handle your money, your finance, your cash flows. Cash flows very important din. So those are the things na hindi mo right out the bat na alam mo na agad. I mean, those are the things are built by experience.
Correct. You have to be burnt.
Yes, oo.
Correct.
Yes, and then also contrary to other beliefs din na if you build a business, you'll be your own boss, you'll be earning this much of money. But in reality, actually, entrepreneur is the last one who get paid.
Yes.
Oo.
Oh my
So,
God, yes.
That's the reality, guys. Yun yung reality natin. Minsan, mas mataas pa sahod ng empleyado or
Correct.
minsan wala talaga. But it's about passion eh. How can you serve the community? How can you help the community, your people, with your food, with your ingredients, with your system? It's about serving the greater good. And that's how we build business. Yan.
right.
Yun yung sa akin. Kasi it's about transcending to what is beyond business.
Correct.
Not just profit, not just building your own assets, your own empire, but how can you make your country a better place to live in for the future generation?
How do you solve problems of
Yes.
society?
Correct.
How do you become what you are destined to be?
Yes, oo. So, dun talaga. Kasi dun talaga, yun yung hugot mo eh. Dun ka huhugot ang lakas na kahit sige, okay lang, kahit hindi ako sumisweldo. Basta ito yung hugot ko na I will be here to serve my purpose to help each other, to help
Correct,
other
correct.
people. Ayan. Yun.
Right. Wala na. Nagsalita na kami lahat.
Naku,
So,
parang
dapat
wait lang, sinabi na ata nila lahat.
dapat
Parang
grand
wala akong
finale,
sabihin.
di ba? Yung pinaka-todo talaga.
Sige, siguro ito, medyo nasa part na ako kasi na sa stage ng business, medyo transcend na yung mindset yung ginagawa ko.
Okay.
So yung sinabi nyo, which is totoo yun lahat ng sinabi nila. Number one yun. Number one, kailangan alam mo, hindi lang paggawa ng pagkain, alam mo dapat gumawa ng finance, mag-accounting, maggawa ng pagkain, gumawa ng system. As in lahat dapat ng position ng business mo, dapat alam mo. So siguro yung add-ons ko doon is yung sa akin is, para sa akin ngayon ko na-realize based on my experience sa lahat ng business na ginawa ko and ilang years na ako sa business, yung hindi ko alam, hindi pa siguro, hindi siya masyadong sinasabi ng ibang entrepreneur na hindi nila napapansin.
Okay.
So ito yon sa akin, yung pagmamanage ng sarili mo.
Wow.
So
totoo.
ito kasi madalas paano mag-handle ng business, paano
Yeah.
yung business, paano ito dapat
Surface
marunong ka.
level.
Yes,
Oh.
pero
oo.
paano ka ba? Paano mo ma-manage yung mga kailangan ng business. So, isang importanteng reality yon na kailangan alam mo kung paano yung sarili mo.
Okay.
Like, sample is sa finance. Alam mong kailangan yan, pero yung mindset mo na, hindi, bigay ko na lang yan. Kaya naman nila yan eh. Yung ganon, yung personality mo as a entrepreneur, na reality ang mindset mo, boss ako dapat masusunod. Ito sila gagalaw. Pero hindi yun yung reality, guys.
Okay.
Ang reality, paano ka magiging model sa mga taong yon at the same time, paano mo gagawin lahat ng mga kailangan sa business.
Lead by example.
Yes.
So, isa yun yung mga sample is, bigyan ko kayo ng scenario, sample lang to, as a reality ng business owner. Sample, merong nangyari, sample, nasiraan ka ng pagkain. Di ba? Or merong customer nagagalit, nagkamali yung staff mo. Paano ka bilang tao? Anong gagawin mo bilang ikaw? Di ba yung sinasabi ko, transcend na yung binibigay ko sa inyong idea bilang entrepreneur na paano, hindi naman tinuturo yun, paano mag-react.
Yeah, they don't teach that in school. Yeah.
Paano mag-react sa bagay
so paano,
na
Prime?
Technicalities lang.
So, crash
Sige
course.
nga.
Let's say, ako,
Sample.
staff ako. Tapos na mali yung luto ko. Tapos, anong gagawin
Tapos
natin?
may bad,
Paano ka
customer.
mag-react?
Prime, pasensya na. Nagkamali ako.
Actually, ganon is, lagi ako may three times rules eh.
Okay.
So, pag first rule, nagkamali yung tao, lagi ko muna, okay.
It's okay.
Kalma lang ako. Hindi ako, pero minsan sumosobra na nga eh. Parang kahit sumobra ng 4 dapat kalmado ka. Lagi mong iisipin, itayo mo yung sarili mo bilang ikaw doon. Kung ikaw yung staff na nagkamali,
Okay.
paano mo itatrato yung sarili mo?
Okay.
So nagkamali, dapat ba sigawan ko? Hindi. Ayaw mo sigawan kasi alam mong di ka makikinig eh.
Correct.
Diba?
Yes,
So,
yes.
the way kung paano ko siya i-manage, like, ano ba nangyari? Tanungin ko muna. Kasi tayo mga entrepreneur, sasabihin, yung ibang entrepreneur or hindi naman alam paano mag-manage ng tao. Bakit ganyan? Mali kasi. Pero hindi naman talaga nila alam yung deeper reason. Sample, malay mo yung taong pala nun is may problem sa bahay. Like, magkakasakit yung parents. Like, ng 50-50 na. Imaginein mo yun, nagkamali yun, tas hindi mo man lang inalam. So yun, isa yun yung reality na paano mo i-manage yung sarili mo sa lahat ng mga minamanage mong different position ng business.
So so what is the 3? The 3 is the 3 chances, parang ganun.
Ayun. Yun yung isakin. Para lang, syempre...
3 strikes you're out.
Oo, hindi naman. Parang ang point ko lang doon is, parang may mali, may ginagawa. Totoo na ba yung sinasabi niya? Mamaya kasi niloloko niya na pala ako eh. Like, nakatatlo ka na. Parang, kumbaga ang point ko dito, ako, syempre bilang tao, sino ba tayo hindi magpatawad ng tao, di ba? Pero ang point ko, bakit may limitation? Dapat talaga walang limit. Pero ang point ko doon is to teach them. No? To teach them na hindi laging excuse yung ginagawa mo. Kailangan mo maging strong matuto. Kaya meron akong 3.
Right.
Para matuto sila, hindi para tanggalin sila, magalit sa akin.
Give them a chance to learn from their mistakes.
Yes. So yun yung point ko. So yun yung nakikita ko na hindi alam ng iba na ni-reality ng negosyo talaga. Kasi nakafocus lahat sa kailangan magaling ako gumawa ng marketing, finance, pera. Pero, come on, tignan mo sarili mo, paano mo ginagawa yan.
Right. And that's how you get people to stay.
Yes. So yun sa akin.
Yeah, because that's also an issue. Like, it's one thing to get the right people. It's also another thing to keep the right people.
Yes, correct.
Oo.
Right?
So yun.
Ayun.
Nice, ang dami natututunan
Bumawi
ngayon.
ka, ba?
Mga gusto mag-sponsor dyan.
Yeah. So those are the things that we would have done differently. No? So let's say the people right now who are listening, they wanna start their own food business again, similar to the last episode. What are the tips that you can give them to not do? The first thing usually naman, ano ba yung una mong gagawin pag mag-start ka ng business?
Naku, madami yan.
Ng food business, what's the first step? What would you do first?
Sino ba tinatanong mo? Ako ba yan?
Hindi,
Nakatingin na sa'yo, Prime.
Kinakabahan ako pag si Danny nakatingin sa akin.
napaisip din ako, what would I do first?
Kasi ang dami pong pwede unahin eh.
Like,
diba?
Like, would you register the business straight away? Would you do a bazaar?
Yeah.
Would you? What's the
Sa
best
akin?
first thing to do? Let's say you were starting Bored Egg again. You were starting Bean Block again.
Okay.
Or I was starting Presto again or whatever food business.
Siguro sa akin, Ako? Ako ba? Sure na ba to?
Ayun, sige,
Meron
sige,
ka na
sige.
sagot eh. Go.
Kasi,
Hindi, akala ko kasi tinatanong mo na. Katingin lagi si Danny sa akin.
oo nga eh. Pwede nakakabag na
Diba?
sa'yo yun eh.
Parang
Hindi,
ako
ito yung
lagi-
camera ko eh. So, ganun lang ako,
Dan,
di
kilala
ba?
ko, iba yung mata mo na agad. Doon yung camera ni Danny, dapat ganito eh. Kay Danny, agad si ako ba to? Kinakabahan ako lagi pag
So,
sa
ano nga? What would you do first?
Siguro ask yourself kung all-in ka doon muna.
Ay, oo nga. Nako.
So, sa akin, number 1. All-in ka ba? Kasi, ang daming task eh. Marami kang pwedeng unahin.
Oo.
Do you sure? Parang ganun.
Well, all-in ka ba dyan?
Oo.
Diba? Kasi kung hindi, huwag ka na mag-start kahit mayroong purse pa yan.
Oo.
Diba? Kahit sabihin ko, itong purse, may register mo, all-in ka ba?
Yun, oo nga.
So yun sa akin.
Wow, Gab.
Nako. Ako nakaka-agree ako dun eh. Kasi, yun din naman kasi yung ano ko eh, na if I go into, let's say, into business, dapat 100%.
Oo.
Kasi I've experienced na 50-50. Let's say, nag-employ ako.
Hot, cold.
Oo, 50% syempre full-time, then 50% na ito part-time lang. Tendency is, meron akong, what you call this, may backup ako.
Right.
So may feel ako ng okay lang. Sige, okay lang kahit malugi ito. May full-time naman ako. So may ganun. May ganung aspect. Although,
You have a safety net.
yes, I say it. Although, I wouldn't advise na lahat naman mag-resign na kayo, mag-full-time na lang kayo.
Yeah.
Kasi nasa puso pa din yan eh. I mean, it depends on your passion and your purpose and then your drive na mag-all-in na ba ako? Is it my calling na ba magnegosyo? Kasi kung hindi mo pa calling, medyo alangan ka pa, wag muna.
To go all in. So that reminds me of something I read in the book Art of War.
Yes.
So sabi doon, because Art of War is basically a book that was based on real life battlefield warfare.
Oo.
Pero yung,
Maganda yan.
yung mga
Oh, yeah.
concepts doon, pwede siya i-apply sa business.
It's really
right?
applicable din naman.
So that reminds me of something that was said there. If you're going to battle, burn the bridge. What do you mean? Burn the bridge pang
No
retreat.
turning back.
Oo. Pare, nandyan ka na sa island, i-burn mo na yung retreat bridge mo.
Oo.
Wala kang choice.
Yes.
Nandito ka na to win or to die.
Yes.
correct.
Oo.
You're all in or all out. Diba?
Totoo yan.
So yeah, for me, what I would do first is I would look for a proof of concept. What does that mean? Okay, I have an idea. Let's see if I'm crazy or people think it's a good idea.
Correct.
So that's why what I did was I did bazaars.
Oh.
So I did bazaars. I wanted to see, ako lang ba nasasarapan sa pagkain ko or masarap talaga siya?
Yes.
Diba? And you get like 1-2 days experience. Magkano kinita mo? Paano mo i-manage yun?
Correct.
Ano yung
Yun.
setup ng stall mo? You get a bite-sized experience of actually bazaars. To be completely honest, I never made money in bazaars. Like all of the money I made was when I already had a stall. Most of the bazaars, logistics pa lang, di ba? You setting up
Yes,
costs, wala talagang pera doon.
totoo,
Kumbaga,
totoo.
tapos lahat
And
ng
it's per
kita
day.
mo doon.
Some is per day. Right?
Yeah. And ang lalaki, 5K per day,
Yes,
2K
oo.
per day.
Especially
Diba?
pag inside sa establishment.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you don't really make money that way. But you learn.
Correct.
You learn, okay, kailangan pala may ice.
Oo.
Kailangan pala
Ang
mainit
dami
yung
mong
sauce.
isipin.
Correct.
Diba? And then you kind of create a system, a small scale system, something you can expand to a full scale system.
Correct.
Diba? So invest in the experience na validate kung okay ba yung idea mo. Number 2, kung ano ba yung magiging problems.
Yes.
Diba? Test drive mo muna.
Pwede.
At least for food business, because we're talking food business, right? And then for me after that, then you decide all in na to
Oo.
or mukhang tagilid.
Yes.
Diba?
Or maybe you could try selling online. Diba?
Oh,
Madami
yeah.
ngayon.
Proof
Like
of
Facebook
concept.
pages. Mag-post lang kayo doon. Like if you want to start
Correct.
food business, magluto muna kayo. Then post it online.
Pag lumakas, ibig sabihin, baka you should
Yes, oo.
consider going all in na. Diba? Take it seriously.
Oo. Try your concept muna if it works. Diba? At least,
That's
hindi
for
tayo
me.
masyadong risky.
Agree naman.
Case to case talaga. Tao sa tao.
Yes,
I mean, kung ikaw yung tao yun, di ba?
Oo.
Sa akin, ako, iba naman yung mindset ko, all in kasi naniniwala ako dun. Kahit nag-work o hindi sa market yon kapag all in ka kasi, hindi ka titigil eh.
That's another way of looking at it.
Hindi ka titigil sa food eh. Kahit anong ano yan, kahit di ka titigil, ayusin ng ayusin.
Yeah.
Yan,
So it's very aligned to yun na nga, burn the bridge. Kasi when you're there, you even if what you thought would work isn't working, you will be forced to pivot to something that does work because you have no choice but
Yes.
to make it work.
You have
Yes.
to mapapaisip ka eh. Mapapaisip
So hindi
ka, ito
gumagana
gagawin
to,
ko.
paano ba?
yun. Tsaka naniniwala kasi ako sa 10 pagkakamali mo, isang tama lang, panalo ka na.
Yun.
Di ba? Imaginein mo yun, 10 mali, okay lang, isang tama lang.
Oo.
Bago
Actually,
yung
there's-
buhay
Set
mo.
for life na daw. Isang
Right.
panalo ka lang.
Actually, there's a saying that as entrepreneurs, we jump off the cliff and then we build the parachute as we fall. Right? You figure it out as
Figure it out
you're
lang.
getting there.
Along the way
yun.
na lang.
So yun.
So yeah, we didn't really give you a straight answer.
Yun
So
talaga,
maybe
ikaw na
mag-episode
bahala.
So
But
na lang.
hopefully, the point there is, it made you think. Diba?
Yes.
And then based on what we suggest, ikaw na yung sasagot sa sarili mo kung ano ba yung dapat gawin or whatnot. We are only here to kind of be your mirror.
Yes.
To learn from maybe
Although based
the
on their
mistakes.
discussions, more than beyond technicalities of dapat may ganito kang capital. Wala
Yes.
tayong ganun eh. Wala tayong ganun pinag-usapan.
Right.
More on ourselves, more on how we
kasi
deal with
this
other
is,
people.
Actually, you
Di
know
ba?
what? I did a talk on food business once. I'll share to you guys the
Yeah,
recording. But the title of that talk was it wasn't what do you need to start a food business. The title of the talk was what do you need to be to start a food business. So
Yan
it's
mas
really,
okay,
it's really
diba?
who are
And tayo.
you? And if that is what you are, you're ready.
Yes.
Diba?
Oo.
So
correct.
yun. So hopefully we did not waste your time by doing
Tamang
this
kwentuhan lang
episode.
kami.
But yun, so how we would have started over. Hopefully you enjoyed our insights.
Yes.
Pero kung gusto nyo naman ng detailed technicalities,
We're here. You
yes.
can reach us in our socials.
kumbaga
Book
dun
for
lang muna
another.
kami dun sa pinaka, ano ba tawag dun, yung parang, pinaka-generic.
Correct. And then who knows, maybe we can start doing courses as well, diba?
Yeah.
But just remember, if you want to learn from a ballerina, don't come to the street dancers, diba?
Yes. Totoo.
So yun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you next time here on What's Hatching.
What's hatching?
Ooh, we really need to work on that.
Yeah.
So if you've made it this far into the episode and you like what you're listening to, please do make sure to
Like, share, and subscribe.
on all our social media platforms. That's What's Hatching POD. See you.